You see the crowd. So that can only mean one thing. It's a blackout game here in Tempe as the Arizona State Sun Devils, my bad, and the Texas A&M Aggies face off in a great matchup here early on just to see where the team at. You know what I'm saying? We played Georgia Southern last week and that wasn't nothing. So the 3rd ranked team in the country versus the 13th ranked team in the country. I like to see that. Wouldn't you like to see that, Lee? Yeah, I like to see that. Wouldn't you like to see that? Yeah, all right, here we go, baby. Let's go. First real test as ASU takes the field on defense, actually. Ruben Owens and Marcel Reed are going to come out here first on this first drive right here. Handoff to Ruben on the first carry, and he's tackled in the backfield by senior linebacker, Captain Arizona, Owen Long. Motion the receiver on the left. Big tackle again across the middle by Owen Long. And ladies and gentlemen, you know it's finna be a good game because the way he starts that off, Owen don't play on these big games, bro. He really don't. Motioning the receiver to the right side. Great coverage right there. Tackled by, tackled and the ball swatted out by your tribal chief. And Jaron Hamilton's going to go back there to get off this first punt return. Let's see if he gets a little bit somewhere. The Jet Award winner doesn't go anywhere right there. And last week, the debut of Malik Washington, he went for 233 and 5 touchdowns on the night. We haven't seen somebody come in and be a playmaker at the quarterback. This is what Coach Boog has been waiting on as we hand this first carry off the Trill Will, and he breaks the tackle. Big spin getting you down. First down, 11 yards for number 11. Last week, he had 7 carries and 3 touchdowns. I think he went over 100 yards also, but Kyson Brown taking his down right there. But what? Wow, Kyson Brown hurts that arm. And this just in, he will not return for the rest of the game. See, this is why we went to go get Will Henderson, because Will was like an insurance play. It wasn't really like a replacement thing, you know. But yeah, that's crazy to me. So now we'll end up seeing Will Henderson take control of this backfield to see if he can keep this Arizona State offense going. Oh, and they were throwing it deep for Raiden Vines Bright, but it does not connect. Swatted down right there. And yes, just like I told y'all, Kyson Brown will not return for the rest of this game. Maybe we'll have to do something where we start splitting the backfield and splitting the carries in the backfield. 4th and 1, and you know what Coach Boog does in the middle of the field, even though I think this is on a little bit less than the middle of the field, so a punt wouldn't be too bad right here, but handing it off to Will, and Will does not get it. No. Wow. Stopped in the backfield, and the Aggies take over this possession right here with 39 yards to go. Hand off to their running back, but he gets stopped in the backfield. Actually on the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Tolson dropping back, and he misses the tackle right there, but big tackle by your tribal chief. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Oh, big strike right there to the check down, and the boys couldn't get there. Big hit by Adrian Wilson, doesn't go. Owen Long wrapping up, finishing that possession where that was, yeah, because like what? We couldn't have him keep running right there. I guess not really a possession because they still got possession of the ball. Anyway, and they do it again, but to the other side, but Bimage is ready for that, and he tackles them down with only a 4-yard gain on that play. Tolson lining up in the middle, and he makes a tackle again. Only a 1-yard gain as as A&M's left tackle is banged up. Play. Oh, nice play to the tight end. That's something that Coach Bull loves to run down there, that alert. Here we go. Washington, empty backfield right here. 1st and 10. Let's see what he draws up.
To the air, it's Washington.
Oh, big sack right there by Storm Miller. That's a dope name. Storm Miller with a sack right there coming off that left side. That's one thing that Coach Boog knows. He got better on the defensive side for sure with a handoff right here to Will Henderson the third. 1st down. Another handoff right here to Will Henderson. Getting down there, 2nd and 3. But yeah, like I was saying, that's one thing that like we gotta do better at is having those big boys up front to hold it down. Can't be getting sacked all day. Nice hit across the middle to Decorian Moore, who takes it across the 50. I like to call him DK, even though I know that ain't that man's name. But sometimes Decorian is a lot to say. Big strike up the middle, up the seam to Jamari Johnson, who holds on to that after that big hit. Hand it off to Will Henderson, who takes it down, trying to get a juke, but he gets caught in his tracks by Miles Davis. It's Miles Davis' 3rd tackle of the night, too. All right, we got to draw something up right here. They got to answer. Arizona State. To the corner route over his head. Ant-Man Humphries. Touchdown. Sun Devils after they tie the game up right here. Late in the 1st quarter. Marcel Reed and these Aggies are back out here as they want to show what SEC football is all about. Big screen, tried to get something to go, but it doesn't. And we're here at a 3rd and 8. What are they going to draw up right here? Sun Devils are ready and willing to get a stop. Coming out here. And they got Marcel Reed. Oh, shaking Owen Long and sliding for the 1st down. I thought Marcel Reed was going to get introduced to Cap, but I guess not. Too shifty. The Heisman candidate converts. 3rd down. Here we are, 1st and 10. He's going to that strike to that running back again. No, across the middle. Ashton Stamps gives up the touchdown. Ashton Stamps, they picking on you, bruh. Got to get you that Michael Irvin speech. What are you going to do when they come in your house and try to take your food? Here we are. 1st down and 10 right here. 1st possession for the offense after that touchdown. And, Will Henderson takes that down a little bit, like 12 yards. He's doing good. 8 carries for 64 yards. That's nice production. I like to see it.
Dropping back, it's Washington.
Cocking back and throwing this one deep for Ant Humphries, who catches it over the defender. And that is his 2nd catch, ladies and gentlemen, but that bomb puts him over 60 yards for the night. Hand off to Will Henderson, getting to the outside, spinning back inside, and he stopped in his tracks. Man, what a bomb right there. Ant did say he was going to come here to light up that scoreboard, and that is what he's doing now in that 3rd catch of the night. Just a nice little check down to the hitch. Here we go, 2nd and 7 for this offense as a read option takes Malik Washington nowhere. Oh, actually, I don't know if that's a loss of yards or stop in the backfield. I think that's a loss of yards. I couldn't remember. Anyway, here we go. What we drawing up? Motioning to the right side as there's so many places to go, and Henderson gets it down and a touchdown. Will Henderson showing that he's capable of keeping this offense afloat with Kyson Brown out. Big thing that happened last year was Kyson Brown going down a lot. and D-Rob coming in. This time we have Will Henderson coming in for that. So we'll see the change in the offense as his way to go in a big tackle in the back field. Owen Long's 5th tackle right there. Back to what I was saying though, KB being out does suck, but Arizona State is not in the same predicament that they were last year in that national championship game where he went down and they couldn't move the ball and they couldn't do anything. So here we are. Big hit by Owen Long again. That's his 6th tackle on the night.
Timeout taken by the Sun Devils, their first of 3.
And that's 4th and 2, and I think they're going to punt this. Yeah, it seems like they're going to punt this one away. What can... Yeah, they're getting that one all the way out the back of the end zone. Oh. Yeah, he took a knee. That wasn't going to be good anyway. I wouldn't have wanted him to return that. Anyway, back here. And Malik Washington takes these Sun Devils back on the field right here. See what they can do, if they can convert something. Strike across the middle to Reed Harris. Shout out to Reed Harris, man. He decided to forego that draft. He was 100% going to be a first-round talent. And he wanted a chance to be the captain again of this offense and help this team to a national championship. And he felt like his numbers could have been a lot better. So we'll see. As another pass goes to the right side, Reed Harris catches his 2nd catch of the night. Big handoff right there to Henderson as he gets a juke and goes to the outside, but he's caught right there on the 50-yard line. Maybe if he didn't go for that spin move, he could have got jiggy. Dropping back as he sees no one. Oh, but opening up on the right side is Reed Harris again, the 3rd catch of the night by the senior wide receiver. The 6'5" physical receiver has been a very touted out prospect right here, man. I've been proud of him and his production. And Malik Washington takes it off and he slides down, and Arizona State ends up getting 3 before the half. Handing off to Will Henderson on the first carry of the 2nd half right there, and he doesn't go anywhere. But he's up to 91 yards on 11 carries. It's pretty good production. Big strike again to Reed Harris, and that's hauled in. 4 straight strikes right to him, and he's corralled all of those. 67 yards on the night. Big stiff arm right there. Sorry about that, man. That surprised me. I didn't mean to yell in y'all ear. Actually, I don't care. I really don't. I'm going to yell in y'all ear every time. Just turn the volume down. Here we go. Dropping back. Good pocket presence as he strikes over there to Ant Humphreys. 2-2-2. Yeah, I see repeated 2s, man. That's your angel numbers. 222 yards from Malik Washington with only 3 incompletions. And this guy is becoming one of the most accurate quarterbacks in college football. Big strike over there. Holding that ball, the sure-handed Jamari Johnson. That's his 3rd catch of the night. Doesn't go anywhere. Big hit also by number 0. Almost drawing that ball loose. We have not had anybody fumble ever, but that was close. Hold on to that ball. DeCorian Moore plants that foot and turns up the field right there for a 1st down, and now we're 1st down and goal. 2 yards out. Hand it off to the running back who doesn't get in. Actually loses a yard right there. Here we go. Are they going to run the ball again? Oh, try to throw that to Reed Harris. But it looks like number 13 was holding on him. Who was that on that coverage? Davis? Yeah, he looked like he was holding him. And yes, he was. Pass interference right there. Arizona State's going to accept for another set of downs. And this touchdown is pretty sure going to happen right here as D-Rob takes it in. 1st carry for the sophomore running back is a touchdown. Marcel, you gotta come out here and attack. You gotta come out here and be great. If that's what you want to do, big strike across the middle, and he takes that down like 20 yards. Madden Williams. What a name. This dude's name is Madden, like the game, bruh. Here you go, Marcel. You're going to be a Heisman candidate. You got to show it right there. Strike over there to the right side. Madden Williams again. Madden Williams is having a great game right now. 5 catches on the night. No, big sack by Jalen Tolson, the freshman linebacker, showing that what the commentators said last week as him being a good candidate for 6 is something that can really be accomplished. Big hit. Who was that on that tag? I think that was Autry. Oh, no, CJ Fight. CJ Fight returning for his senior year as he felt like he wanted to walk away also with a national championship. Coach Book got these guys believing in him and what he can deliver, and they feel like they're so close and they can do it this year. Big strike. Oh my gosh! Adrian Wilson, the sixth sense, taking it down, getting past Marcel, and he's tackled by Ruben. Wow, Adrian Wilson, his first big play as number 6. We were just talking about a candidate for that for next year because that will be the seniors' last year here with the program. This will be the seniors' last year with the program. Obviously, he's a senior, but he also wanted to return because he felt like he didn't set the standard of being 6. You know, he's supposed to be a guy on that defensive side that's making those plays. You know what I'm saying? Living up to that name on the offense is Ant-Man Humphries, who's always making plays. And that's a big carry right there. 4th and 4. I think the Sun Devils are actually going to go for a field goal right here. They got to boost that lead somehow. If Marcel's going to be a Heisman candidate, they got to make sure they boost that lead. And whoa, the wind takes that kick to the right. And that is the first missed kick we've really seen from Baker Tucker. Wow.
Sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it.
After making 10 straight field goals last game, he misses that one. That kick. And TAMU has a chance to go down here and reply with some points after that mishap. Great catch across on that dig route by Madden Williams. That's his 6th catch, maybe? He had like 80 yards. Big hit by Owen Long. And looks like somebody's hurt right there. I can't tell who it is. Hopefully they'll be all right. A false start. Gotta be a false start, bro. Oh, it's Albert Smith. Albert Smith was coming in to play some D-line this year after losing Imarion and Clayton Smith last year. Oh, trying to tackle in the backfield. Tolson and the guys can't get it. Belgrade, Shorter, and Adrian Wilson are right there trying to slow that down, stopping them. But not after a first down. And look, TAMU is driving. TAMU is trying to go down here and score. They're going to make this a 3-point game as Ruben Owens takes that down for a first down. Getting through all the small gaps in the defense and getting 10 yards of that run. Oh, big fake out. Autry misses the sack, but Fight comes over and gets him down as Ruben, as he was looking for Ruben Owens right there. Couldn't find him. Ruben Owens, sorry. Couldn't find him right there, and he took a 1-yard gain. It wasn't really a sack. Tolson in coverage, and he jumps over the top with an interception. The true freshman is balling out early on in the season. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to crown him with that 6 next year. We're going to have to because there's no other way. Like, nothing he can do right now can prove me otherwise is what I'm saying. That dude is a playmaker. He is a baller. It's hard to throw over a 6'5", 6'4" linebacker anyway. Nice QB draw, taking that down about 10 yards on the play. Second and inches, 24 seconds left. And they barely get that first down. But Will Henderson is over 100 yards, at 110 yards tonight with his touchdown. They jumbled up. What's going on? What is going on? They're going to call PI again on the same guy. Looks like they got it the first time. I'm not sure if that really is the same guy. It just looks like him. Y'all just let me know. But Arizona State's obviously going to accept that, as we're going to keep going right here. Here we go. 1st and 10. 8 seconds to the fourth quarter. Wilson dropping back. Straight across the side to Ant Humphries. And ladies and gentlemen, with that touchdown, he is leading the nation in receiving touchdowns early on in the season. Malik Washington has been spreading that ball around. Reed and Ant with 6 catches. Decory and Jamari with 3 apiece. Man, we haven't had a quarterback come back here and command this offense yet, and we're loving it. We are definitely loving it. Fourth quarter has started, and it's getting ugly. I'm gonna just tell you that. If Arizona State can get a stop right here, this game is over. As Marcel is going everywhere, and he gets an interception thrown again to Rodney Bimage. No score right there, though, ladies and gentlemen. So we're back with Texas A&M on the offense, and they throw a deep bomb over there to Joseph Smith's side, and that's a touchdown. Great stop by Texas A&M's defense, and a bomb thrown to answer and make this a 10-point game. 2-possession ball game right there. The Heisman candidate delivers a strike over there to the right side, as Madden is having a great game. And what they're going with an onside kick, and they're not ready. Oh my God, it's recovered. What the? Oh my God, it's recovered. Arizona State's defense is back out here. Marcel Reed is going out here to try to tie this. Make this a 3-point game. Oh, big sack right there by Blazin. Lono Wong. Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to butcher your last name, Blazin. Only finding Madden again, and that's a spin and a first down. Marcel Reed going back to his favorite target. And one thing I love about Reed, he doesn't give a shit. 3 interceptions, but he got 3 touchdowns to go along with it, and he's still aggressive. He wants to get this win for his team and stay 2-0. Oh, Ashton Stamps. Oh, brother. This is the bad game for him. He's got to tighten up, man. They've been targeting him all night. That's a big catch right there. And they are in the goal line formation, like a little shotgun formation on the goal line, And they're going to deliver a strike across the back of the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. That's the 4th touchdown right there by Marcel Reed. Rucker tried to jump and make a play for his team. You know what? He said last year he going to block one of them. He ain't blocked one yet. Senior year, you got to do it. Jaron Hamilton takes this kickoff, and he goes down to about the 20, and here we are. Can Arizona State keep this going? You got to get it. Like, this, in just a blink of an eye, this game was 17 points. Now it's 3 points with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. The first test for this offense. You got to go down here and run this time and go get it done. Big lob to Ant Humphries. He dropped it. Oh, big drop right there by the true freshman. That would have been major, going across the middle with that seam route. Well, down the middle with the seam route. Oh, and the ball slips out of Malik Washington's hands. And Arizona State is going to have to punt this ball away. This game has been very crazy. Great tackle by Rucker. And if you're just tuning in, or if you're new to the channel, please drop a like and subscribe. Join the Syndicate. Let's see if Arizona State could get them to stop right here, or Texas A&M take the lead. That's a good tackle by Joseph Smith. Ant-Man, though, 109, 5 catches right there with 3 touchdowns. He's having a tremendous game. Tolson on that tackle right there, stopping him just a yard short of the first down marker. Owen, you got to show up, man. We ain't call your name at all really too much this game. And a quick pass, quick strike does not hit. And they're pulling a Coach Boog again. They're going for this. 4th and 1. Arizona State get this stop. Oh, what a pitch! A late pitch and damn, a late pitch, and they're getting the first down. They're converting on 4th and 1, and here come those Aggies. First down and 10. Marcel throwing a out route that floated over, man. He threw a stuffed po' boy all the way to the right side, man. What the? We got to be on that, bruh. Come on, linebackers. Come to play. Oh, a big strike down the middle. Picked off. What the? Ashton Stamps. After his name has been called all night for being targeted, Ashton Stamps potentially gets an interception to close this game out. We just need a first down by this offense. Malik Washington hands that off, and that's a tackle in the backfield. Timeout by the Aggies. Their second charge timeout of the night. They have 1 timeout remaining. They have potentially have a chance to get this ball back, but not that much time to go. Here we are. Malik Washington commanding the offense with a couple audibles. Trying to convert here. Oh, swatted down as a wide open Jaron Hamilton thought he was going to convert and close this game out. 3rd and 12. Can they do it? Sun Devils nowhere to go. They passed that to Henderson, and oh my gosh, using the last timeout right there. Does Arizona State punt? But no, they don't. Oh my gosh. If they do not punt this ball, do not get this, this is going to be bad. They're going to be right here. Here we go. And just like that, first down. Nice slant to Reed Harris. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Your Arizona State Sun Devils take a knee and run the timeout. And they stay undefeated early on this season. Wow, great test right there by the Aggies, though. Hell of a game, hell of a fight. Malik Washington, 273 with 3 touchdowns. And he's looking very good. No turnovers, very accurate in this early season, man. Anyway, tune in for episode 3 as Cutter Boley returns.